Friday. It's not afternoon. I guess it's almost evening, but Good Friday late afternoon. It's been a crazy day today. So glad it's Friday, as they say. Thank God it's Friday. A little bit busy at work. Where I am headed now, I'm going to pick up some Chinese food for dinner. But the thing that makes it crazy, we had I guess you would say, moderate earthquake here in New Jersey today. So, and why am I tilting my head? I guess because the sun's in my eyes. And something we do not experience in New Jersey. I mean, it's pretty rare. I mean, obviously California gets earthquakes. So the West Coast, more than anything in the United States, will get earthquakes. Any other place, it's pretty rare. So, to get one, it's a pretty rattling, that's a play on words, I guess. It pretty much rattles you because you're not expecting it. Never is anybody expecting it, but I mean here, no. But tell a little bit more about it. Let me go ahead and get some dinner first. Be back. All right, guys, like I was saying, today was rare. It was crazy, unsettling for like about 20 seconds. But yeah, I mean, I was working. It was 10:23. The official time was 10:23 a.m. And this would be for Friday morning for us still. So I'm working, and basically, I'm pretty much as I am right now. And it started to shake. I mean, you could feel the ground. It wasn't like, it wasn't just like the desk or anything. It was just, you could feel the earth just like, and it was like a very quick shaking. And I'll explain that in a second, what they said, that why it was like that. I pretty much, I don't want to say instantly, but I knew within a few seconds that it was an earthquake. It's not my first earthquake. When I was a kid, I was out in California on a family trip, and we experienced, I think, a 5.9 earthquake out in California, and we felt that one. It wasn't really bad, but we felt it. Then about maybe 8 to 10 years ago, we did feel what was found out to be an earthquake in, I think it was Virginia, right on the coast. But pretty much the whole half part of the eastern coast of the United States ended up feeling it. And obviously, the further you're away, the less you feel. But we felt it here. So I was at work at that time. And again, it was just a shaking. Not bad. But you knew what it was. Then I guess my next one after that would be in Davao, when I was visiting, one of my visits to the Philippines to see my now wife, Aya. So we were in Vacation Hotel in Davao. I think we were on maybe the 8th floor. It was pretty high. It was at least the 8th. It might have been 8, 9, or 10. We were up there. And again, that time, it wasn't as much a quick shake as it was almost like you felt the building sway like this. So again, very noticeable. We knew right away. Well, actually, Aya knew really right away, because I think she's felt more than I have, that it was an earthquake. Again, not real bad, but the fact that we were so high, and it's just weird to feel the building just like move, ever so slightly, but enough that you know what's going on. And then now today. So this one was it turned out to be a 4.8. It was centered right here in New Jersey, maybe about an hour's drive away from me. So more like north or northwestern part of the state. And, let me go into the computer here, and I'll show you exactly, where it was centered, and just to give you an idea, where it was. Okay, so we're in the computer now. basically what I go to is the USGS. So it's United States, it's a seismology website basically. So it tracks all of the worldwide earthquakes that register. So it's going to list over the last 24 hours on this website. It's going to show you exactly where they are, and it'll give you the details of the specific earthquake. And you don't realize how many earthquakes happen every single day worldwide. Many don't get reported because they don't happen in busy areas, big cities, things like that. Or they're just not big enough and, no big deal type of things. But this one here, as you can see, this one is, let's see, this is it right here, the White House station. So it's technically Lebanon, New Jersey. So when you click on this, it gives you the details. So it tells you it was 4.7 kilometers in depth. It registered a 4.8, as you can see here. And, that's really it. It doesn't give you a whole lot of things. I think you can click on this. I'm not going to do that now, but you get other information. But what's interesting is you can zoom in, and you can see here that the two earthquakes, well, it's showing two. This one here is the one from this morning. Right next to it at almost 6 p.m., you can see it's a military time, 1759, was an aftershock that registered 4.0. And again, that was, I didn't feel that one myself. But again, closer to the epicenter, people did feel that, and several miles away. But again, 4.0 as an aftershock is pretty reasonable. And there's been a lot more that were in the twos. And this happens. This is a normal thing with earthquakes. You're going to get a lot of aftershocks. Some that you don't even feel them, and some are big enough that they're strong enough that kind of get your attention. So, but as you can see, let me zoom back out. Now you see where that was. All right, so this is New Jersey right here. Right about here is where I would be, actually probably closer to the ocean, probably right there. So as you can see, New Jersey's not a big state, so it's not that far away. I would say that's probably an hour. I would say that's about an hour's drive. So we felt it pretty good. And they said, now I've been doing some research on this, and they say that the shallower the earthquake, it doesn't have to be a real powerful one for you to feel it more. So this was what they refer to as a shallow earthquake. So it wasn't as deep down or the depth of the earth. So the shaking is a little bit more quicker. Obviously, the further you're away, it's going to be a little bit slower. It won't be as much of a shaking. So that's how they were explaining it, at least. Again, I'm not an expert, but I'm trying to learn more about these things. And I'll be honest with you, I'm just amazed at how many earthquakes there are worldwide. Again, this is from today, as you can see, and we're all aware of, I know everybody is aware of the Taiwan earthquakes, or the main giant one that was 7.4, was just awful. A lot of damage, some fatalities as well, and a lot of injuries. But they've been having them every day since with aftershocks, like right here. This is a 4.7 aftershock, and this happened today. And there's been like a lot of others. Look, Taiwan, and Hualien. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure that's where the main one was. So yeah, they continue on, and little by little, you hope that they come down in size, and then you'll get a respite. But just amazing. So yeah, the weird thing about this, we're so close to New York City, so that's where all the news outlets are, and everybody is reporting on it, and they just go crazy with this. I mean, yes, it was an earthquake. We haven't had one in a while. In fact, this is the strongest earthquake in our metropolitan area in over 139 years. But again, it's 4.8. So when you consider that against 7.4 or anything in the high sixes, it's dramatic, the difference. Believe me, every decimal point means a lot in strength. So yeah, it was attention getting, but our media just goes bananas with it. They'll just cover it all day, and there's desperate to find, like, is there damage, and so far I don't think there has been. Thank God, no deaths. There's, because again, it wasn't strong enough. But again, I guess you could have, if there's enough, or if there's some poorly built or older buildings, possibly, I guess a 4.8 can shake it enough that there would do damage. But as of right now, there has not been any reports of damage anywhere, so that's a good thing. So again, our prayers go out to the people of Taiwan. Absolutely. Just devastating. I mean, for 7.4, I guess when you think now, it could be worse. There could have been a lot more in the way of deaths. So, thankful to that. But again, we're pulling for them to have a nice quick recovery. And, that's basically it. I figured I'd just touch base. It was an exciting day news-wise, because that's what you turn the TV on or whatever you look at, is that they're talking about the earthquake. And it was a nice break from politics, because all we hear about now, because our election is coming up in November, is just politics and politics. And it's just, you get a little tired of it. So, because a lot of it's just so negative. But I guess, that's life. But I guess that's it, guys. I just wanted to, like I say, touch base. We had an earthquake. Everybody's good. I hope everybody is healthy and they're going to enjoy I hope you're going to enjoy your weekend. This is Friday night for us, and it's the 5th of April. And I'm looking at my watch, but it's off because it's dead. I had to just charge it, so it's just a habit I have. But yeah, have a great weekend. It's going to be nice weather for me. Finally, it's not going to have I don't think we're going to have really rain. We had rain all this past week. So I'll definitely try to get out and get some footage and things like that. So stay focused. God bless you all. And until next time, take care. Bye.